Yo, what's good? I'm a rapper from Germany, and sometimes I react to stuff by Dax or by Tom MacDonald, and yeah, I wasn't that active the past couple of months, but I saw that Dax and Tom MacDonald had a feature on a song, so I thought, let's react to it. And here we are. The song is called Soldier, and we might be in the Middle East. I don't know. Let's see if this is going to be, yeah, what sort of song this is going to be like. Yeah. Actually, it would be kind of funny if, yeah, I don't know. I don't. Let's just keep going. Ah, wait, this was the wrong button. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, we are actually here with soldiers.
I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm the one who wake up when the times get hard.
Bro, I like, you know, I always find it difficult to be immediately critical of things, because usually when people watch these reactions, they like the song. So it's usually not that people are like, man, I really want to watch this reaction of this song that I don't like. So I always feel like I should hold back with criticism. But I also kind of just want to say whatever I feel like. And also, this is very important if you're watching this. Even though I might not like one part of the song, it might still be that the overall song is good and I'm like 25 seconds in. But the first thing that I noticed is that Dax sometimes sounds like he's AI generated. I mean, like his lyrics. Who starts a song with, I'm a soldier, I'm a soldier, I'm a soldier, I'm a soldier. And if you're a soldier and if you're watching this and this really speaks to you, then congratulations. And also you're, I don't know, I'm not from America. I'm not going to be the one who's like, man, thank you for your services, because I'm not American. But I highly respect people who put their life at risk. It is probably the manliest thing you can do. Yeah, to fight for something that you love, to fight for something that you value, and to fight to care for it so much that you put your life at risk. So if I criticize this and you're a soldier, don't be offended, because I'm not criticizing you. I'm criticizing the video and the song. And who starts a song with, I'm a soldier, saying it 6 times when he's actually not a soldier? I know that he's talking from the perspective of a soldier, but come on, Dax. There must be a better way. I'm sorry for the rant. We are 25 seconds in and I've already talked for 3 minutes. But yeah, he's also saying I'm the one that you call on if life gets tough or something.
I'm a soldier. I'm the one who wake up when the times get hard.
This is much better.
I'm a soldier.
It sounds good.
When times get hard.
And the video is so good. But still, come on. I'm a soldier? Ah, I can't do this.
I'm who they call.
Even if he said he's a soldier or you're a soldier, that would be so much better. If he said you're a soldier, and you're actually a soldier, man, this would speak to you. You are the one that people call on when times get tough. Much better. I'm a soldier? Thanks, you're not a soldier.
I'm a soldier. When my back's against the wall, I'm breaking, now I fall. I'm a soldier. I know how it feels to be caught in the rain. Going to war in your brain when the pressure is staring you right in the face and anxiety's grabbing you, making you shake. But there's people depending on you to be great, so you hide all the feelings and push them away. It's too hard trying to mix it all with the pain. I'm drinking the cool off and it's all in my veins. I'm making these new songs.
It sounds really good. His flow is great, but also the mixing and the beat is great. That sounds really, really nice. Let's go back a little bit. The video is also incredible. If you're a Dax fan and you for some reason know about Dax history and he actually was a soldier and this is just him like going about his past as a soldier, let me know. But knowing Dax, this is probably not the case because he's kind of an entertainer and he likes to take on different personas.
Right in the face and anxiety's grabbing you, making you shake, but there's people depending on you to be great, so you hide all the feelings and push them away. It's too hard trying to mix it all with the pain. I'm drinking.
How much does this video cost?
I'm making these new songs to move on and restrain from grabbing the sword off and going to cock it and aim at these nuanced influence to people who shame the role that a man has to play as a husband, a father, a brother, a son to a servant, protecting his family's name. They laugh in your face when you try to explain or express, then tell you they love you without any loyalty, patience, or basic respect. Then expect you to smile every day while I'm eating your mind and your soul, your flesh, and you work and you wither away to the day that you can't, and you're broken and nothing is left in your road and you can't even. I'm a soldier. When times get hard, I'm who they call. I'm a soldier. I'm the one who they call when my back's against the wall. Breaking now and fall.
This video. What is this video?
My pronouns are he, him, his. My job is to feed these kids.
Yo, Tom MacDonald goes into the part by saying, my pronouns are he, him, his. We knew, Tom. You didn't have to say that. We already knew that. We were not thinking that you might be something else. This was not what we were thinking.
I'm a soldier. My pronouns are he, him, his. My job is to feed these kids.
That's good.
Be strong, keep feelings within. My papa taught me to protect the weak. A man ain't what he got, a man is what he gives. And when he gives it all and it still ain't enough, then he's the one to blame and no one gives a shit. Never leave a man behind. We all crack and break within the hands of time. I got an axe to grind. With anybody trying to identify as a guy, if their chromosomes ain't XY, you would never understand what it's like for a man. Gotta fight with your hands, wanna cry, but you can. If it's right for the fam, you will tighten your pants. Provide a romance, you would die where you stand. Gotta be a bigger man when there's problems. Get judged by the money in your wallet. It's our fault, let's be honest. We built a world that labeled us toxic. Gotta lead and teach and keep the peace and fight the fires and be.
That's perhaps a good point. We built the world that called us toxic. Might be a good point. I don't know.
Least when a man gets tired, he don't lay down to sleep. He take all the heat, don't complain, no retreats. Cold world and it's hard times, and our children inherit the land. If you think that being the boys is picking the pronoun, you should try being a dad. You can build all the houses and fix all the cars and work till you're breaking your back. But the hardest job in the world, being a man. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. When times get hard, I'm who they call. I'm a soldier. I'm the one who they call. When my back's against the wall. Breaking now and fall. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier.
Oh, we might have another part about veterans.
I'm a soldier. Battling feelings I can't even show. Weight of the world on my shoulders is crushing me. People around me, they don't even know. I put on this cape and go save everybody while I'm being shattered and all of my bones take on the.
This is a very sad thing. It's, I mean, bruh, I cannot imagine what it is like to be actually serving in a war and seeing people die and maybe even killing people and seeing all this destruction and all this trauma, and then you get home and there's no one there for you. That must be crazy, because, like, actually, who understands you? Who of these normal people can understand that? That's crazy. And it's actually very sad. And the fact that somehow, apparently in America, I don't know how it's in other countries, but I think America has probably the most active soldiers, I would guess. I'm not sure. Historically, that's what I would think. But I don't know. Yeah, it's sad that the politicians and the people in charge, they would rather spend money on transitioning children. And yeah. Oh man, I'm not gonna get too deeply into this. But could you maybe first make sure that the people that actually serve the country have it good? And also listen to whatever their problems are, and try to find a solution for that. I mean, wouldn't that be the first thing that comes into your mind? It's like, what am I gonna? There are people that feel horrible and they are committing suicide, and somehow, almost and somehow there is such a high percentage of veterans being in depression, being addicted, committing suicide. You can't just let this slide. This is this is what I hate about those so-called what is the word? These extreme leftists who always talk about solidarity and empathy and all that, but then there are literally people dying, and they're not dying because they have a mental disorder. I mean, they're dying because they have a mental disorder, but it's not like this is a disorder that was given to them in school, but it's actually something they served the country, they gave their all, and then they have nothing more and you just disregard them. This is so sad. And they need help, just the way that trans kids need help. But the help is not to affirm it and to be like, I mean, who would do that with a veteran? It's like, yeah, your new identity is just to be depressed. And it is okay to be lonely. No, it's not. It's also not okay to have PTSD. I mean, you know what I mean, right? It's this should not be. It's not how it is intended to be. It is not how it's supposed to be. And it's really sad if you see people who talk about solidarity and empathy and all that, but what they're actually doing is confusing children to and destroying families, and also teaching so harmful things that at some point the children also become depressed and don't know what to do anymore without guidance, without proper guidance. I mean, Satan also has guidance. Satan guides you, but he guides you to hell. So just the fact that someone is telling children what to do doesn't mean that it's good. And at the same time, you have veterans who gave their all, who actually saw horrible things happening, and who didn't just read a post on social media saying that, how can you not know if you're a girl or a boy? You even know what gender your dog is. Oh no, trans kids are being genocided. I'm sorry, man. I am not the most empathetic person when it comes to Satan. The problem is that even I should probably stop talking. I should probably stop talking. Let's just keep going.
Pressure of being the hero who saves but has no one to help with his own demons inside that try to eat him alive. I'm going insane, and when I'm out of my mind, I look at the stars and talk to God in the sky. I wait on his words, but I don't get a reply. I try to refrain from diving deep, so I hold back tears that try to come out my eyes. In this world as a man where we know we can't cry, cause the people we love look at us to confide. So I'm silently screaming for help. Life is a battle inside of these trenches, especially when fighting it all by yourself. PTSD from the memories, people who left you for dead and then drug you through hell, leaving you shot deep inside of a shell with stories you hate but nobody to tell. Why you question God if you're so I'm a soldier. When times get hard, I'm who they call. I'm a soldier. I'm the one who they call. When my back's against the wall, I'm breaking now I fall. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'll give you more. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier.
Yeah. But also, I think while we're at it, we should probably say something about the military-industrial complex. not too much, just a little bit. And the fact that somehow, since the start of the Ukraine war, certain people have adapted a worldview where, for some reason, if you're fighting the so-called good fight, it is good to wage war, and it is good to support war, and you should not try to end the war if the good cause TM isn't fulfilled. And now the question is, who profits from that? Definitely not the soldiers, from neither side. And it's very sad when people who don't care about peace, but who just care about fulfilling their wants and like being right. If they just want to keep waging war, and you know how it's actually crazy how much Trump got criticized, even in Germany. Like I kind of get how it is in America, but in Germany that's crazy. Like he talks about ending the Ukraine-Russia war with diplomacy, and even the Alternative for Germany, which is a party that is also like they basically treat it the way that Trump is, so people are calling them Nazis. I think that was like 3 years ago. I heard a speech, and basically the point was that Germany should not participate in the Ukraine-Russian war, but instead we should try to solve the war diplomatically. And they were just, you know how it goes, no? They're called Nazis. They're called all the worst words in the world. Yeah, of course. So the people who try to end the war with diplomacy and not by people dying are somehow now the bad guys. That's absolutely crazy. And I think also everyone who is able to think should come to the same conclusion. If there's someone who's trying, I mean, we are not saying that the war is good. We are not saying that that we want one or the other side to win. It's just that I think as a human with some basic decency, you should be concerned about people dying. I think that should be a given. And then if you have at least some power to keep people from dying, you should probably utilize this power in some way. But Putin bad, so we cannot surrender. Even if that means thousands and thousands of people are dying. Why? Can we not just give the dub and be like, all right, but we are actually saving people here? No, we have to fight a war. We have to keep fighting a war. We have to keep fighting because we are on the right side. And this is exactly how wars start. This is exactly how wars continue. And this is exactly how thousands and thousands of lives are lost and people are traumatized. It's because you do not even want to consider there being a different way. And also, if there's one party that is that way, the other party is very likely to not give in. If there's one person just pushing and pushing and pushing and saying, no, we will not surrender, we will not even talk about it, we will just keep fighting until you lose, the other person is like, no, I don't want to lose. And it's just very sad that, at least in Germany, and I think in the US with the Democrats also, the main, like all the established parties in Germany are pretty much like, yeah, we need to keep fighting this war. Why? It is not our war. And there are other ways. There are always other ways. It's never like there's only this way. And this is exactly what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that there is no other way than to fight a war. They want you to believe that there is only one evil person, and if as soon as we eradicate this evil, everything will be good. This is exactly Satan's ways. Satan wants you to believe that there is one evil, and as soon as you fight against this, you're on the good side. And as soon as this evil is defeated, everything will be well. Now, spoiler alert, it never is. It never is all well. It's the same thing if you look at the leftists. They're like, man, atomic power is the great enemy. As soon as we defeat atomic power, everything will be well. And also, in our strive for victory against atomic power, we have to fight, and all means are necessary. And then we don't have atomic energy anymore, and nothing got better. Instead, we're burning coal now. Why did we stop the atomic plants? Because of some concerns for the environment. Now we're burning coal. Now we are actually destroying forests in order to dig up more coal. Who did this? The Green Party. Okay. Makes no sense. And also, we would rather keep on digging up coal than to buy gas from the Russians, which is cheap and not as environmentally harmful as destroying our own forests and digging up coal. But we can't do this because the Russians are evil. And this is the way that these people think, is that there is one bad and there is no way around it. And if you even associate with these so-called bad guys, then you are also a bad guy. There's no talking, there's no middle ground. And the worst part about it is that they throw the baby out with the bathwater. So if you as a person have views that even align with theirs, but if just 1% of you thinks about aligning with something that they for some reason have decided to be evil, then you are completely evil. There is no middle ground. You have to pretend to be perfect, otherwise you are evil. And yeah, that's also Satan's ways. He's like, man, you've sinned once. You're a sinner now. Nobody can love you. But it's not the way. This is not the way. We do not throw out the baby with the bathwater, and also we do not fight against people, but we fight against spiritual things. We fight against bad ideas. We fight against evil agendas, but we do not fight against people, because people are never our enemy. We are here to save people, and we are here to connect people. Even though these people might do evil things, that does not mean that we treat these people as evil. Okay, now I've talked enough. Bye.